Hey guys, today what I really want to talk about is the bar pad here. Today this stick is going to represent a barbell back squat. So I'm going to put this pad in the ground. First we need to understand there's two different positions when we're talking about a barbell on our back. There is a high bar, which is like right above your traps. You're going to be squatting down all the way up, all the way down. And the difference is when we have it as a low bar is we're going to get a little bit more of a hinge and then up, right? So we're gonna be, with the low bar, I like to go a little bit wider, my feet turned out just slightly. I'm gonna get more of a hinge, squat, try to keep the bar mid-foot with, and then come up. When it's a high bar, I have to be more vertical. So the difference is when it's a low bar, I get a little bit more glute action, hamstring action, and then when it's a high bar, I get a little bit more quad action. Now, the reason I recommend for you not to use a bar pad is because when we use a bar pad, we're changing the placement of the weight. And for a lot of people, they already do a high bar and we're gonna make it more of a high bar. So when we go to squat, we actually have to stay even more vertical to be in the mid-foot. This is gonna make the lift a much more difficult than it would be if you just placed it correctly on your back the first time. There should be no pressure on the neck. It should be placed right around along the traps up top. It should be on muscle. There's a cave right where you put it. If you look at my how to squat video, I talk about that in there. And the bar pad lifts the lever up, the weight up. So you're gonna stay more vertical. And if people already struggle with mobility, stability, and range of motion, it's gonna make it more difficult. It's gonna cause you injury. So next time you see someone squatting with a bar pad, they're actually making the movement more difficult for themselves and they're gonna get less out of it most likely. Most people don't have the mobility and stability to be in that range of motion.